Highest LINPACK on-site award goes to ETH Zurich. So with ETH Zurich, they are one of the first teams that were able to go past the 100 teraflop barrier for the competition history. So, excellent achievement.
Hello, welcome at the Student Cluster Competition. My name is Mariagazza Giuffreda. I am from the Swiss National Supercomputing Center, and I'm here with the organizer of the event, and we want to understand why we are here and why this is important. So, Brian, why is important to have a student cluster competition in these events?
Well, look, our biggest resource is the... Oh, you want me to take it? Okay. Our biggest resource is the next generation, and having human resources and having that knowledge is something that is very difficult for us as a community to capture and maintain. And we give an opportunity for students from around the world to learn HPC, to get a feel of it, to work with the vendors in terms of getting the systems in place that they need, learning the tools, just learning how you go about organizing and competing. And then at the end, you get to be a part of this whole HPC community experience. You could kind of see if you're exploring this field as your career, you get a really good inside look on what that means. And so I think this gives them a very rounded experience so that way they can evaluate and make a decision on what they want their career path to move to.
Thank you very much. Gilad, so we are here for the Team RACKlette. So what did they win?
In the competition, we have 3 awards. We have and one of the awards is for achieving the highest LINPACK score. Now, LINPACK, for people who may not know, that's the benchmark that is being used to rank system on the top 500 supercomputer list. So it's a good benchmark. You need to work hard in order to optimize the performance of that benchmark. It's not an easy task. It's calculating, multiplying matrices. You need to find the right size of the matrix based on the system, all the stuff like that. And this is a benchmark that can indicate on how many flops a system can provide. So how much of performance you can get from a system, trying to take it to the maximum. And because it's being used in the top 500, it's a great benchmark to use also for the student cluster competition. And this year, with the support of Hussein, is their team supporter,
Instigator,
mentor, team from ETH Zurich won the first place on LINPACK. Now this year we actually increased the amount of power. There is a power cap on systems they can build, so we increased that power cap so they can actually build a small cluster, and which will make it a little bit more complicated to achieve the score. And for the first time, teams were able to achieve more than 100 teraflops of performance. The team from ETH Zurich achieved 126 teraflop of performance, so it's a record LINPACK score in entire student cluster competitions that we had so far. So Hussein, how is it to be a mentor for a team at student cluster competition?
I think this is a great opportunity actually to work with students. It's always a pleasure, and what we try to do is we try to really help them and advise them how to go in which direction, and trying from time to time, never solving their problems, but at least just give them advices how to, making changes to optimize things and running the application in a better way. I've been working in the last 2-3 months, and we have been touching a lot of different applications. Most of these are scientific applications that we run it on in Supercomputing Center. And I believe the team did a great job actually on running these, importing them to GPUs. And so far, I'm quite super happy with them. I believe that they did a great job so far.
And here is the Team RACKlette that won the best LINPACK Award. So we heard that you went into history because this is the highest LINPACK number ever achieved in a student cluster competition. So how does it feel?
It feels very good having achieved a new record, and also like it is a great personal experience for the entire team. And I hope we will feed on that for the next competition we will be attending.
Yes, I heard that despite the fact that we had a very old hardware, you still managed to get a an amazing number. So, what do you learn from this?
I think that this confirms that how we prepared was really efficient and our optimization work was on point. Of course, there are still limitations with the hardware that sort of prevented us from getting even better results. But at the same time, I'm really, really satisfied of the work that everyone has done, and I think that we really worked very well.
Thank you. I think I move in the middle, so I'm a bit closer to you, other students. So, what did you learn? Has this experience left you with a good feeling about the HPC and this business?
Yes, sure. It was a great experience here at ISC because they struck a really good balance between the competition and also having the ability to see the venue, see the people, the experts here. So we had a great time here, and I think we all leave with a really good feeling about HPC.
Thank you. Now, the girl in the team. So I hope that after this experience here, you will continue do a career in STEM. What inspired you to join this team?
I was tempted in with hardware, and then I stayed for the people and the learning experiences. I never actually thought that I would end up competing, but everyone has been so supportive and just so welcoming that here I am, and it's a great learning experience, truly.
So will you be there in the next competition?
If we get accepted, then definitely yes.
Very good. So you are a sort of a veteran of the student cluster team, or the RACKlette team, sorry, the RACKlette team. So what is your recommendation or your advice for new students that would like to join the team?
I keep saying it again. Show more motivation, ask more questions, and don't stop asking questions.
Okay, this was very short and to the point. So now you're all going back to Zurich with your cup, with a big achievement. And what have you learned from the entire experience, not only of the cluster competition, but also of the conference?
There were a lot of interesting booths and amazing people we could talk to. I met a lot of new people at the competition, but also otherwise at ISC, and also how we work in a team and can move forward. I think I learned what HPC actually means, more than just in the competition sense, but also what else is going on currently.
Thank you very much. I think that it's very important also to say that unfortunately Torsten Hoefler, the professor of ETH Zurich, is not with us. We had to go back to Zurich earlier than expected, and I think he is a great inspiration also for all the young students, and actually he is I think is the driving force that also brings a very clever student at ISC and supercomputing for the student cluster competition. So maybe next time we will also have Torsten here celebrating with you all. Thank you very much.